MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Chiefs and the Crusaders. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show, and it's coming up next. Luis Severino gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Talk about impressive. How about an ERA under 2 last season for this guy? If he continues to pitch like that this year, he's going to put himself near the top echelon of pitchers. Not going to be an easy thing to do, but we'll see how he starts out in this one.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. It's down, and their first hit of the new campaign is going for extra bases. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Severino has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So here's Jeff McNeil, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. La Stella on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much. The 0-2 once more. It's a fastball that misses.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 1-2.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Too high, ball 3. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jeff McNeil becomes the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Runners on first with 1 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Comes set and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Chiefs on top 1-0. Miles Michaelis is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter, Gene
Pitch on the way. Line toward right center. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts, to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Comes set with the 0-1.
At the ball. 1-0.
Fastball well outside. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. One there. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Chiefs are out on top 1-0. Second inning set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Bichette. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
As a hitter, you see a pitcher working east-west. This is where you got to tell yourself to stay tall. You can't cover both sides of the plate. You got to pick one and trust it.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
Great pitch right there on 0-2. Purpose pitch, right? Running that ball in off the plate. Now that opens up that whole strike zone, and you're not quite as comfortable as a hitter.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Matt Joyce now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And it's fouled away. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Jorge Alfaro, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 9, the center fielder, Nigel Pelly.
Stepping in, Nigel Pelly. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Torres. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 the count. The pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air to right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Marcell.
Striding in, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And now pitch on the way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ozuna is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage. But of course, these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case, he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2 one more time.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. He waits, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is on his horse. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold it third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
And here's Renato Nunez as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a chopper for the shortstop. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Stepping up now, James McCann. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. From the stretch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Gurriel rounds third and is digging for the plate. The tag, and he's safe. They've taken the lead. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Crusaders lead this one 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Now the pitch.
Ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Tommy La Stella, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
The 1-2 in the dirt here. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here's the 2-1. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Men on third with 2 down. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So stepping in, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. On the ground near home. Now a a dive with the baseball as he makes the tag. He is out, and the inning is over. Ryan Zimmerman will get the first shot here when we come back. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Crusaders lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? McNeil over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5, Segura.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1.
That's the ball. Count is 3-1.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Joyce at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. From the stretch.
That's out.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The right fielder, Austin.
Now batting, Austin Meadows. First pitch of the at-bat. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Meadows, a native of Georgia. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2020 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-2 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Well, with a 3-2 count and only one out, he knew that he was probably going to see a pitch in the zone, but he could not have hoped for a better pitch to drive. All aboard the RBI train.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in, 1-1. Now here it comes. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a long run, but he's there to track it down. Nice range, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 5-1. All set for the start of the fourth. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 1-0 home.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Now at the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He flew out in his last at-bat. On its way is pitch number 75. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Ground ball left side. Torres at the bag. Relay to Zimmerman, the double play to end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next, the dangerous power threat, Lourdes Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 4-1. A ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, Renato.
Into the box, Renato Nunez. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1. Oh, that's too high.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
A 2-1 count to Nunez. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here. Ball three. James McCann will be next. The 3-1. And a fastball misses there. Ball four.
The catcher, number 33.
Digging in, James McCann. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Line drive to center field. Pelly is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The first baseman, number 12, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the belt, the pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
One and two.
Count is 1 and 2.
High in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Nigel Pelly. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. Ball two.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows moving back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy Rrpl.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Ozuna is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gene Segura, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch on its way.
Well, he's still out there to start the fifth inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
0-2.
That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's why I always said, Dan, there's no justice in this game. This guy watches two pitches over the heart of the plate and then gets a knock on a ball way out of the zone.
Boy, you said it. There's no justice in baseball, D-Row. It's just us. Takes two pitches right down the middle and then swings that one off the plate.
Adam Kolarek is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. In now, Kevin Kiermaier, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Kolarek is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another payoff pitch. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. First and second here with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2-2.
None out, runners at first and second. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Coming to the plate now, Torres. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
The 0-1 pitch. To short, hit hard. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. In his career versus this pitcher, he's a perfect 2-for-2. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. There is La Stella. McNeil's got it for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Crusaders are out in front, 7-1. Hunter Hastings takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Hastings.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Second baseman, number 6.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Base hit into right center.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Here's Miguel Sano. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
From the stretch, Bo Bichette is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit.
Ouch, that one hit him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Joyce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses ball 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Roll. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No hits to this point. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. Hamilton is out in front here, 7-2. Stepping in, Renato Nunez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The third baseman, Renato Nunez.
First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Into the box, James McCann, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pelly comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Zimmerman, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The designated hitter, number 5.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI 2-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Gene Segura standing in. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. Scooped up, throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Well, the run will score in the inning on this RBI double. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the 7th, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. Leading off the inning, Nigel Pelly, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Count is 1-2 now. This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Tommy LaStella.
Digging in, Tommy LaStella. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Right side and right into the shift. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Boy, you know what, D-Row, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Ben Bowden will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Stepping in now, Aaron Judge, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch. Leading up for Hamilton, the right fielder.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows. Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
That's the ball.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Ball 2 with a sinker that runs off the inside. Here now the 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home, and that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Digging in to try it again, Torres. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Sliced hard on the ground, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Nick Vincent comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Meadows rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate, and they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. The 1-1. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Renato Nunez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
To the plate now, James McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. One and two now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. LaStella has it to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Hamilton is on top here, 10-2. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The left fielder, number 7, Matt Joyce.
At the plate, Matt Joyce. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Standing in, Jorge Alfaro. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Strike taken up in the zone. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. From the stretch. High in the air out to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Digging in now, Ryan Zimmerman, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Here's the first pitch to him. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fouled off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gene Segura. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin.
Settling in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1 on to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, up there.
Two out with the man at first. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Joyce will put this one away, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Nigel Pelly. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Pelly.
He's set, and the pitch.
0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way.
Hey.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rrpl.
Digging in once again, Tommy La Stella, 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. On, he pops it up. But this will land untouched. Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Oh, that's missed out.
2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. Hamilton took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Miles Michaelis permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. first for your victorious home team. 10 runs, 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.